Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Not sure when you're watching this, so I hope you're having an awesome day. And today I just wanted to touch a little bit on something that happened and something that keeps coming up. I keep hearing it from the people around me, so I know it's relevant. So I stumbled upon a message I had written someone about 4 years ago, and in reading it, I was really embarrassed. Um, I was explaining to someone how I was doing, and the story went something like, "My life sucks," in different words. I'm victim of my circumstance. I have no time. I have no social life. I have to clean the house. I'm raising a child. I'm working. I have no time for me. And when I read this, it was really alarming for me on many levels, but one in particular is that I realized that I've been playing this record for a long time on repeat. And while my circumstances have changed, so much has stayed the same. I still have a very limited social life. I still have a child. In fact, I have three now. I am taking care of the house. I'm working. So while I'm in a different place, that broken record has been playing for years. And it really caught me off guard. And reading the message, yuck. It didn't feel good. It didn't sound good. And I was kind of embarrassed. And lately I've been making a shift. It started a while back, but like things in life, it's a process. And I began shifting my perception. And I realized that everything is choice. And when we have choice, we're no longer victim of our circumstance. It's very empowering. And yeah, I have to do the dishes, but it's my choice to spend that time doing the dishes. And in doing that, you're able to shift your mentality. I was able to shift my mentality to embrace what's going on in my life and realize that these are things I'm choosing. These aren't things happening to me. And I choose whether I want to do the dishes or not, ultimately. Sure, nobody else is going to do them. I have to do them if they're going to get done, but it's my choice to do them, and it's my choice to spend that time doing them so I can feel good afterwards that they're done. And this might sound really, really silly, but let's get to the point here. So I keep hearing people say, I want to change my life. I want X, Y, and Z, but I have A, B, and C, and I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to merge my desires with my external life and what's showing up for me. And this can really paralyze people. The how can really, really paralyze you and keep you stuck because you look at your life, you look at your desires, and you think, holy, I'm nowhere where I want to be or I need to be. And it seems so overwhelming to get from A to Z. And sure, when you look at it that way, it is very overwhelming. But there's one thing to do that can really simplify this for you. And actually, you don't have to do anything, so it's even greater. The how is simply shifting your perception. Baby steps, this is a process, but the first step is to take your life as it is. Accept it. Embrace it. Let go of all the things that you want. You're not going to let them go in the sense that you're putting them on the back burner or you're not going to revisit them, but let them go in the sense that they're going to happen. Just trust that they're going to happen. So you bring yourself to the present moment. You accept where you're at full-heartedly. You embrace it. You learn to find ways to feel grateful for it. And this shift, this tiny little shift in perception makes a world of difference. So we have thoughts and feelings, and our thoughts and feelings become our beliefs, and our beliefs become our stories, those broken records we play over and over again for years, like the message I just found. Oh, by the way, the dog says hi. And so our stories then dictate our choices, and our choices determine our actions, and our actions dictate life as it shows up for us. Not only how it shows up for us, but how we perceive it. Because something great can happen to us, and if we're not in the right frame of mind, we're not going to receive that blessing. We're not even going to notice it. Come on. I'm grateful that I have a house that I can raise my children in, that I can support my family in. It is shelter, it's safety for us. And I can do the dishes because I have a house with a sink. That's that's awesome. Some people don't have houses, sadly. That's true. Um, and not only do I have a house that I can provide safety and shelter and a really loving home, supportive environment for my children, but I have the time and the flexibility to do the dishes when I feel like it. I have the energy in my body. I have the capability. I have hands, I have feet, I can stand. These are all things we can be grateful for. And while they might sound kind of silly, if you can learn to restructure that programming in your brain and shift it from what's missing to what you actually have, that's a tremendous shift that's not only going to enhance your life overall and your well-being, but it's going to start to create new possibilities for you. And it's going to start to create a new life. The external circumstances are going to change. And even if they don't change, you'll be able to see them in a more positive light. So this is a really, really powerful how that doesn't require much effort at all. Anybody can do it. Anybody with a brain can do it. And I know sometimes things can feel so helpless and so hopeless. And, you know, I've been there. We've all been there, I'm sure, at some point. But you're still breathing. And as long as you're still breathing, there is still hope. You still have choice, and you can still create the life that you dream of. You might not know how to go from A through Z, and it might seem impossible or that it would take forever, but the time is passing anyway, so why not learn to appreciate what you have right now and feel joy and love right now at what's going on for you. You have a house, you have a job, you have children, or maybe you don't. Maybe there's other things that you have that you can be grateful for. Regardless, there's always something to be grateful for. Even if it's nothing more than our breath. We're alive, we're breathing, we're here, and the possibilities are endless. So next time you get stuck in your story, you start to realize, hey, I think I've been telling this story for a really long time, like I did. Next time you get stuck there, just stop for a second, catch yourself, and say, what's my story? What's this all about? Yeah, I want to get someplace else. Yes, I want something else. I want a new job, a new career, a new house, a new partner, a new relationship. I want a child. I want more free time. It could be anything. Realize what you do have. And realize the blessings you do have, and realize that as long as you're focused on the positive, you will be brought more positive things to focus on. That's just the way the world works. That's how the universe works. What we think about, we bring about. Where our energy goes, that's ultimately what creates our external life, and if nothing more, how we perceive it. So we can always choose to perceive things differently. And in that, we have power and we have choice. And you can change your life around with that simple step. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.